you.
I can feel the energy starting to slip a bit now, but if someone wants to ask one more question, I'm happy to answer, or would you like me to just talk about something?
Talk about something, I'm okay.
Yeah. And now the pressure falls to me. Well, seeing as we're talking about energy, you shall carry on that vein, I think.
Yeah, please.
There is quite a lot of energy here as well.
Do you see all different colours, what we would perceive as colours? Or is it just one colour? Or what's the dominant colour?
There is no... well, I was about to say there is no dominant colour, but then it depends on what we are trying to do. So, in spirit, everything, as I keep saying, is connected. So every sound has a vibration. Every vibration has a frequency. Every frequency has a sound, and each of those has a colour attached to it. So it is all intertwined. So you see, we can, in theory, we could make as many colours as we wish. And we do as well. There are some colours in spirit that have never been seen on the earth world. That's something to think about. And they are much more iridescent as well in the spiritual world. But in terms of a dominant colour, it really depends. If you are working with a particular frequency, then one colour may predominate, I guess. That is attached to that frequency of whatever you're doing at the time. But that can change.
How do you perceive the colours in spirit? I know you perceive with the mind, but do you get feeling?
We do perceive with the mind. Can we feel it? That is, I mean, yes, we can. Just as we can feel any energy. So you can feel warmth. You can feel tingling, but it is not overwhelming. So you can imagine now, call to your mind a certain book that a certain person, a certain friend in spirit has written about his adventures in spirit. He explains it quite nicely in there, but it is true what he has said in that. So he talks about the sound and music that is in spirit. And there is constant sound. Everything creates sound. But also, it doesn't mean that those in spirit are constantly, their ears are constantly bombarded with hideous sound from all angles. Because of course that would be contrary to being able to live comfortably in spirit. So it is almost like, how can I explain it? Like on earth, if there is a constant hum or a constant sound in the background, you can become accustomed to it. And it's almost like if you pay attention to it, then of course you will hear it. But if you don't focus your attention on it, then it fades into the background. It doesn't mean it is not there, but you don't notice it as much. And it is a similar thing with everything in spirit, with sound, with colour, with what you feel. It works in a similar way.
Can I ask on the subject of light? Last week I added just the tiniest amount of blue light. It did seem to make a little bit of difference. How did it make things on your side?
It is just a different way to work with. And now I've got this gentleman talking to me that helps you because he's telling me he is the one responsible for that.
Yes, I knew it.
And I think that is really your real question that he was asking.
Yes.
But he was just, as you understand, using his own knowledge.
Yeah.
From, because of course he used to do this while he was here.
Yes.
So he was just using his own knowledge to help you in that instance.
Yeah.
Of course, every color has a frequency, and it is the same with light.
Yes.
So it was just to balance it slightly.
Yeah.
But that is, it is difficult for me to relay exactly in a way that's understandable what he is saying.
Okay.
The science between how it affected the energy.
Yeah.
The best way I can kind of describe it is it just helped to balance each other. Because the two frequencies you were using were obviously contrary to each other.
Yes. Yes.
So it was just finding the right balance.
Finding the right balance.
And in that particular situation, the gentleman knew that the bluish light was needed in that instance.
Okay.
Just to bring a little bit of balance in.
Yes.
And that is all it